Deposit mobilization, some you have brought bulk deposit, some recovery, where you got that awards and all that from the circle office, RO awards are there. Some significant contribution for the development of the bank. Anything is there, you tell. Otherwise, you say no. Very clear. And they are having all the records available with them. You cannot bluff them at all. Any significant contribution you have made to the bank, either in the matter of recovery, NPA management, or OTS, or CASA business, or bulk deposit, anything. Any RO letters appreciation is there to you or from circle, you can highlight it. That is any significant contribution for the bank. If it is there, you mention it. Otherwise, you say no significant contribution. No. Over. This is the second question. The third question will be, what are this question is very, very important. I'm telling you for scale 1 to 2, 2 to 3, and 3 to 4. What are the qualities required for a manager post? Now, for a scale 1 officer, he wants to become a scale 2. What are the qualities required? I will mention on 5-6 qualities here. The one is the good organizing capacity. You should know how to organize your team. Good organizing capacity, good planning capacity. You should plan your work well in advance. How to handle the resources, your technology resources, your human resources, how you handle them towards achieving the goals. The third one is interpersonal relationship. How do you handle your interpersonal relationship with your customers, your clients, your subordinates, your superiors? Very important, interpersonal relations. The fourth one is effective communication skills. Very, very important. Both verbal and non-verbal. How you communicate? What is your body language? Effective communication skills. Then decision making. So decision making is very, very crucial in becoming a manager. Decision making. Either you say a proposal comes to you. Either you say yes or no. It's a decision. Even no is also a decision. But how you take a decision? Delegation. See, as a manager, you cannot do expected to do all your work. You have to handle the work. You should delegate the work to your subordinates, but you have to monitor it. So delegation is very, very important. Leadership is very important. Effective communication skills are required. Then interpersonal skills should be very good. Good organizing capacity, good planning capacity, conflict management. Whenever there is a conflict is there with your subordinates, within the subordinates, with the subordinates and with your clients, how do you resolve those complaints? How do you resolve it? That is called as conflict management. Then leadership development, that is also there. Emotional control. As a manager, you should have a strong emotional control. You cannot lose your temper at all. You should be having a strong emotional control. You should have a very good strong empathy factor with you, and planning capacity, delegation, decision making, leadership qualities, conflict resolution, cost consciousness. You should cut down the cost also. It means mobilize more and more CASA deposit, shed your bulk deposit, and cut down all the unnecessary expenditures, and increase the profit for the bank. So problem solving, cost, this is all qualities for 1 to 2, and same qualities are applied for 2 to 3. But 3 to 4 is concerned, they are called as the leaders. For 3 to 4, they should have strategic planning, because they are the executives. They should have a strategic planning, strategic leadership, and they should have leadership qualities. There is a difference between a manager and a leader. A manager manages, but a leader leads. A manager is always focusing on the systems and procedures. A leader is not that. He is empowering the people. So leader is something different. So 3 to 4 is concerned, you should have leadership qualities. Leader is, they say leader is not born, but is made. Leader is always, you are a part of the top management. Executives are part of the top management when you become scale 4. You are the chief manager. So there you should play a strategic role. You should have the strategic leadership. And your mindset cannot be scale 1 or 2 like that. Your mindset should be very, very, just like your leaders are just like what? They are like flying wings. They are always flying. So like that, you should always have a very flying wings. You should be always open to the ideas, and you should have that executive effectiveness. Leadership development, executive effectiveness, risk taking. This is all important. Delegation, emotional control. These are all the qualities required for a top post, scale 4. Okay. Then The next question will be whether you deserve promotion. This is a question. Then you should say, yes, I certainly deserve promotion. Now, certainly I deserve promotion is one aspect, but they will ask you, how do you say that you deserve promotion? You say that I already worked for 3 4 years. I handled all the departments in the bank. I'm very quite confident to shoulder higher responsibilities. Given the post of a manager or senior manager or a scale 4, I am ready to, I will contribute more for the growth of the bank. I got that potential also. So I certainly deserve promotion. Next, are you ready to go anywhere in India? Today morning, somebody called me and I told him this question is sure. They may or they may not ask, I do not know. Are you ready to go anywhere in India? People will get confused. What, sir? This is what in Karnataka only where? No, no. They will, as a part of the, your scale 1 and part, you are already part of the management, remember. And as a part of the management, you say that I am ready to go anywhere in India. Next, whatever they will take a decision is different. But in the interview, you should be very positive in answering. You should say yes only because you are the already you are a part of the management. You are already scale 1. So you should say, I am ready to transfer anywhere in India. Yes, sir, I am ready. Whether you can handle any department, I now will post you to ID Mumbai, Treasury. Yes, it may be new to me, but I will learn the work. See, nobody is a here by birth, nobody is a learner. Everybody is learning by experience. So you say that whether it is ID Mumbai or foreign departments are not there, or circle office or branch, VLB, any posting you make, I am quite confident. Maybe initially I may, because especially for specialist officers, this question will be coming because 1 to 2, 2 to 3, there is no problem. But 3 to 4, the specialist officers, they will become generalist officers. And when the specialist officer becomes a generalist officer who has no exposure with the branch work at all, so he may find it difficult this question. But you say that, yes, initially, initially, initially I will have some problems. Any work I have to learn new, but it will take some few days and all that. Not that. Then we are very comfortable. Not that we can learn any new work. It's ultimately the mindset. You should be always like a parachute. Be always open to your ideas. And you say, I am liable to be transferred anywhere in India. I am ready for that. I can learn any department. You post any, you give me any department, any work, ID Mumbai, this, that, circle office, prime corporate branch, any branch. I am ready to shoulder responsibilities. I am ready to handle it. Maybe initially I may be not comfortable. I do agree, but I will learn the work and I will make it very success. So anywhere India ready, anywhere any department you are ready, because you are that is all management expects you to do it. No, these are all the questions. Are you then? What are your hobbies? Listening to music, something like that. Now Nagesh is sitting before me. So Nagesh is there. He is a very good, not listener. He is a very good singer. A question if they ask Nagesh, he will definitely say, "I am a very good singer." Then which songs you will sing? You say Mohammad Rafi or Kishore Kumar or something like that. He will say. Then they will ask you to please sing a song also like that. But it may not be the case with everyone because depending upon if you are having some talent, they will ask you whether you have got any talents or listening, whether you are reading the papers. If you're reading the papers, you say yes, then they will ask you what news are there in the papers today. See, whatever you are telling, you should be very, very clear. So you say that I deserve promotion. I am ready to work anywhere in India. This is my biodata background. These are the qualities I am having. I deserve promotion. I am liable to be transferred. Yes, I am ready for that. I can handle any department. I am absolutely no problem. All those things, be very positive. This is all is regarding what? Regarding your personal background. These questions they will ask you initially because to make you comfortable. Okay. Now these questions will be put to you by the leader of the group. For scale 1 to 2 is the DGM. So 2 to 3 is the GM. And for 3 to 4, there are 2 GMs will be there. One circle head will be there. Okay. So this is the question is making you comfortable. Personal related questions. The next part is very, very important. The KRAs. Now, in a branch, suppose you are a branch. Usually 95% questions are asked on this only. Your area of work only they will ask you. Whether it is for 4 to 5, 5 to 6 also I have seen. Area of work means KRS given to you. Now suppose you are in a branch. For scale 1, if you are a branch, now they will ask you which branch you are working. Have full information about the branch or administrative unit, or you are working in circle office, which office you are handling, which section. If it is wing in head office, you should have thorough information about that department. They will 95% questions they will ask you about your work only. Now suppose you are handling, for example, you are handling which branch you are handling. Basongudi branch I am handling. Okay. What is the DP code? Something. When the branch was opened. See, when the branch was opened, you should say this branch was opened on such and such a date. Okay, who is the chief manager of this branch? How much staff this branch is having? How much total clients? How many are having? What is the CASA percentage of this branch? CASA. What is the NPA percentage of this branch? Who are your top customers, VIP customers? And how many parameters you achieved for September and also for December? And what is your target for March also coming year? And what is your contribution? Which are the OTA schemes you already implemented in your branch? Which are the new products you have launched in your branch? How many SB accounts, current accounts you are opening per day? What is the inspection gradation of your branch? How is your customer service? How many complaints are coming? Because we are receiving complaints, they may tell oral complaints, written complaints. Then how the how the senior citizens, whether they are comfortable in your branch, whether the board has been displayed, all the rate of interest, everything has been displayed properly, availability of challan, drinking water, how the counter service is there in their branch, total clients, who are your top customers, what is your CASA business, what is your NPA percentage, how many parameters the branch has achieved for this one, December, and the coming March, what is the contribution, how the in which direction the branch is going, who are your top competitors, what is the market share of your branch in that area of operation, how many banks are operating in that area, all those, and which department you are handling in the branch. Suppose I am handling a counter. Okay, counter, how many customers are coming at the counter, which products you already launched, Andra Heal, whether you have launched Angel, how many accounts you have opened, SB Aspire, how many accounts you have opened, retail, how housing loans, how much you have given so far, all those vehicle loan, housing loan, MSME loans, they will ask you entirely about your KRA only. Be very clear. But they should, though you are a part of the department, especially scale one, you are supposed to know the entire profile of the branch, all information, because you cannot bluff them. They have got all the figures available with them. Suppose if they ask you your branch figures, all the figures are available with them. You cannot bluff a single figure. Figures are already available. They will ask you, last business quarter, what was the position? What is the today position? December position, March, what will be the position? How many parameters you have achieved? Why is it? And what is your inspection gradation? Low risk, medium risk, or high risk? Then what is your contribution for the growth of the branch? How many SB accounts you are opening per day? Current accounts, how many you are opening per day? Inspection gradation, all detail NPA. What is the, who are your top NPA customers? How you, why you have not brought them under OTA schemes? Whether you have brought them under OTA schemes? What is the position? What is the progress? Recovery? All detailed information about your KRAs they will ask you. And you can't say that this I do not know. No, you are supposed to know it. That is your branch. Though you are a part, of course, scale one is concerned. If your branch is, if he is heading the branch, all information, pakka. And again, branch again in RO, which is a gradation. Now, 31st December, they have given the gradation. 4 circles are there. In that gradation, RO gradation is given. In RO, what is the branch gradation? RO, which is in RO, what is a branch gradation? RO gradation, branch gradation, circle gradation, parameters you achieved, all entire staff, what is it? What is the priority sector advances? How many gold loans you are giving, agriculture loans you are giving, MSME loan you are giving, retail loan you are giving, all in, and what is the parameter achieved, in which direction the branch is going, all entire information about the branch is taken. Be very ready for that, I am telling you. Suppose you are working in circle office. Circle office, which section you are handling? HR, ICI section. So that section, they are going to ask you, how many branches are coming under your circle? Or RO, for example. How many branches you are handling in RO? How support you are giving to the branches? In RO, what is your performance? What is your RO? What is your number one? Now, for example, Devanalli RO, I have seen the 4th time they are number 1 in the Bangalore circle. 4th time consecutively, Devanalli RO. Like that, so many ROs are there. They circle wise also, they have given. So like that, gradation, 31st December is a very important and all that. So branch, circle office again, which section you are handling? That section pull all information. Then circle performance. How many branches are coming under RO? How many branches are coming under RO? Who is your RO head? And what is the which section you are dealing in RO? How you are supporting the branches? Why branches are struggling so much? What kind of support you are giving to that? What is the RO number? How many parameters RO has achieved? Like that, head office also. Which wing you are working? Suppose you are working in priority credit wing. Yes, what are the guidelines which newly issued? How the wing is performing? So whether it is a wing or circle office or branch, and whatever department you are exposed to, 95% questions are asking on that only. Be very thorough in that. Be very thorough in that. No time for that. You should know all the information about your branch, about the unit which you are handling, about the RO section you are handling. In HO, if it is a wing which you are handling, you should know the full information. All information should be available on the tips itself. Absolutely, there is no problem. And they have got all the figures available with them. So you cannot bluff them in any matter. I am telling you now only. And again, don't get confused in lakhs and crores and so and so. Sometimes some figures are there. It may be lakhs, but it may be crores also. That also gets confusion. Be very confident, especially while giving the figures and all that. Be very careful also. If you give wrong figure, then you will be in problem. You should give the correct position. Correct figures only you should tell. Okay, this is the point about the KRAs are given to you. Then the third one is regarding the head office is concerned. Now, head office, you know that in head office, how many directors are there? There are 12 directors are there. In head office, there are 12 directors are there, including MD is there, non-executive chairman is there, 4 EDs are there, one from RBI is there, that is Rohit Das, and one from Sharmaji is there, he's from again, so from central government is there, then part-time shareholders, total 12 directors are there. 31 wings are there in head office. Our MD and CEO is Satyanarayan Raju, you may be knowing. And that is under his leadership only the bank has progressed a lot. Then he is assisted by 4 EDs are there. And in that, Ashok Chandraji, who is heading now HR wing as a ED, now he is a tip to PNB. They may ask you this question. He is going as a CMD, but DFS notification is awaited. So our other 2 EDs are also there. One ED is going as a CMD to Punjab National Bank, Ashok Chandraji. So just and they will ask you some of the names of the general managers. Bangalore Circle, Mahesh Paiji is there heading. Like that, they will RO head, they will ask you. Then inspection, Pushkar Sinha is there. So like that, some wings heads they will ask you. Wings heads only here and there, some they will ask you. That is one thing. Then the most important thing, the progress of the bank, they will, because the results of the bank, you see, they will ask you which bank results have already come out. Punjab National Bank has come out. Then Bank of India results have come out. Bank of Maharashtra results have come out. Already come out. So they have done, okay. Punjab National Bank has done wonderful well. Of course, 15% growth is there. Bank of Maharashtra, 17% growth is there. Bank of India is also okay. But Canara Bank results are still, of course, we have got a business of, as on December 31st, it is 22.48 lakh crores we are having. And we have done very well. Of course, the results are yet to come for Canara Bank. But as on 30th of September, I'm talking, which the audited results are, that is a 23.56 lakh crore business is there. And 4,115 crore net profit for that quarter. And a gross NPA, 4115. And gross NPA is a 3.73. And net NPA 0.99. Capital adequacy ratio is a 15.62. NPA provision coverage ratio is 90%. All mandatory targets prior to we have all achieved it. So this is the position as on September. And recently I told you. Now in that again they will ask you, have you read the corporate message of our CMD as on 31st of December? Have you read it? How many of you read? This is a sure question. 31st December 2024, the last day of the year, our CMD has given a corporate message that is put in the can write. Is it not? Can it? It is already put. I read it. So this question they'll ask you. In that message, what is that message is first question. First, whether you have read the message, yes or no? Yes. Now, in that message, what are the points? I'll take down 4-5 points. CMD's message, very important. As on 31st December, corporate message. Number 1, CMD has congratulated all the staff members for their excellent contribution towards the business growth. He congratulated. Then he also highlighted the new products launched by the bank like Ready Cash, My Money, Ready Cash, My Money, Canara Heals, SB Aspire, SB Angel, SB Angel. These new products which he has launched, he has highlighted. He was very particular only about one area of concern for the bank is CASA. He appealed to all the staff members to intensify the CASA drive because we are CASA is concerned. We are not placed in a satisfactory position. That is a matter of concern, corporate concern for the bank, and our MD has given an appeal to see that the CASA drive will take up in the last quarter, and we are in a comfortable. That is one thing. And again, he also explained the opening of new data analytics wing in head office. New data analytics wings recently started in head office. That the objective of the wing also he has highlighted because the bank is going on a bigger way towards digitalization and artificial intelligence, and this is one thing. Then he also explained the HR transformation. In HR transformation, that is the new marathons are going on. The marathons are going on in different centers and all that, walking marathon, all those things. That is also because he says that the stress level is high. So employees' health is also given top priority. Staff engagement, staff priority is very, very important. So, and then HR transformation, he has told all those things, and he requested all the staff members to rise up to the occasion and see that in the last quarter, the bank will do definitely a better position. So these are the 4 points. New products he has launched, data analytics wing, CASA growth is not there. That is a concern for the bank, and HR initiatives he has told. All those things, this question will ask. MD's message. This is very, very important. This is the 31st December message. Afterwards, next question will be, what exactly is the latest RBI monetary policy, they may ask you. Latest RBI monetary policy, repo rate unchanged, it is 6.50. Repo rate is unchanged, it is 6.50. One thing. Then with effect from January 1st, 2025, the UPI 123, UPI, the limit is enhanced to 10,000 rupees, from 5,000 to 10,000. And UPI Lite, it has been increased to 500 to 1,000 per transaction, and maximum now it is a 5,000. So 10,000 UPI Lite 5,000, and 4,000 to 5,000, and 10,000 for UPI 123 that he has highlighted. And agriculture loan, the margin or security which is they are not there up to 1.60. Now it is increased to 2 lakh. Agriculture loans, very important. The margin, that is the margin or the security which is waived up to 1.60 lakh, now it is increased to 2 lakh. And RBI also said that with effect from April 1st, 2025, whenever you are making remittance under RTGS or NEFT, the beneficiary name will also display. Because it is just like in UPI 123, Google Pay also, that whenever you are making the payment, when you put the number and telephone, this mobile number, the beneficiary name will reflect. But it is not there in the RTGS NEFT. So from April 1st onwards, the beneficiary name will also reflect in the RTGS and NEFT payment. So all these things are the important. And RBI governor, newly governor is that is Sanjay Malhotra. He took charge from Shaktikant Das on 11th of December 2024. He's a deputation. He's for a period of his appointment is for a period of 3 years. He was earlier heading the revenue secretary in central government. Now he is the RBI governor. And RBI is mainly focusing on what? Inflation control is very, very important. Price stability, inflation control, and supportive to the financial sector, taking action also wherever needed. So RBI is playing a very huge role, especially during COVID period. So our Indian financial position is very, very stable. It is very, very strong. And whatever the pressures are, of course, all economies are falling. For example, China, US, all economies are falling. In spite of that, our economy is doing very well. And India is now, it is a fifth position. But by 2030, we wanted to reach you. That is the third position. So RBI monetary policy. Then the latest BR Act amendment also, now it is Rajya Sabha has approved, now put in the Lok Sabha, just like that BR Amendment Act. Number one is, in the case of locker and deposit, earlier there was only one nominee, now it is increased to 4 nominees. From one nominee to 4 nominees. Of course, the circular is yet to come, but they may ask you. Secondly, the directors of the urban cooperative bank, earlier their tenure was only for 5, now it is increased to 10 years also. Tenure is increased to 10 years. And the directors of these multi-purpose banks, they can also be the co-directors of other bank also. Now that is permitted. So these are some of the highlights of these banks they will ask you. And which is the latest bank which is amalgamated? It is the National Cooperative Bank. It is amalgamated. It is merged with the Cosmo Bank. So something like this, questions will be general type always. And if you see the banking scenario, latest banking scenario, there are 12 public sector banks are there, including SBI. There are 21 private sector banks are there. There are 44 foreign banks are there. There are 6 payment banks are there. There are 11 small finance banks are there. 1,520 urban cooperative banks are there. 6 lakh RRBs are there. And 43 RRBs are there. 43. And as per the new policy, every state should have only one RRB only. Only one RRB only. So 43 RRBs are there. So the competition is very, very intense competition is there. And the market conditions are also very, very complex. The banking scenario is very, very complex. And customer is the king in the market today. So all of us were to work towards customer centricity, because customer can dictate us. He can leave the organization, he can leave, because he has got wide choice of banks. So competition is heating. So in that scenario, we have to extend excellent customer service. And if you give best customer service, automatically your CASA will also improve. The CASA growth is linked to customer service. If your customer service is good, excellent, automatically your CASA will be better. So Canara Bank is known for one of the best bank, public sector bank, and our clients are also now 5 years are going to complete for April 1st after merger is concerned. And the bank is doing wonderful. Our fundamentals are very strong, but still there are certain areas of concern for the bank. One is the NPA is there, fraud management is there, CASA is there. These are all the areas of concern for. Then the risk management. Of course, risk is a part of the life, but you should have a very strong mitigation steps for reducing the risk. Compliance is very, very important. Business is secondary, compliance is primary. So these are all the questions they will ask you, something about that. And then comes, now you may ask me, okay, with all these questions are there, again they will ask you some procedural matters also. Now the question is, sir, already we have asked in the written test, why they are again asking? Why not? Now having read in the test, again they will ask you in the interview also. That is usually I have seen. And you can't say that, sir, already I have been asked in the test. No, no. For that, some 50 questions, I little bit, I see, interview is a subject, there is absolutely no preparation. Sky is the limit. Sky is the limit. Just like customer expectations are, sky is the limit for customer. Similarly, for bank also, for interview purpose, sky is the limit. They may ask you any questions. It is very difficult to understand, but by and large, we can understand. Now, from 50 questions, I will tell you, I am talking in general. First one is, let us start from KYC. KYC guidelines are given under which section? 35A of BR Act. How many pillars are there as per KYC policy? There are 4 pillars are there. How many levels of customers are there? There are 3 levels of customers. Low risk, medium risk, high risk. Then how the update, what is the periodicity of updation? 10 year, 8 year and 2 year. What is CTR and STR? CTR means 10 lakh and above cash transaction report. STR even if there is 1 rupee also. Okay. What do you mean by beneficial owner? In the case of a company, it is a 10%. 10% contribution, whether a trust or beneficiary owner is a 10% contribution towards profit or capital or both. Then what do you mean by mules? This is a very important because RBI has now the new model has come. Mules, hunter, RBI. Mules means these are the small fraudsters. They are recruited. They are for the purpose of converting the black money into white money. They are the fraudsters, small recruit. They are recruited. They are getting some commission. Suppose I'm in Dubai, I'm sending you some 100 crores, and I'll say this 100 crores is a very terrorist money. You channelize into banking channels, and I will give you 10% commission. You are called a mule. Now that's why to keep track on these mules, RBI has a one. They have also come out with a model that is called RBI model is there, mule hunter model. That's RBI mules. Then what is a shell company which has no address at all? Shell company. KYC records you have to preserve for 5 years. That's okay. Now, next is what SB account. In SB, which accounts are very important recently? Savings bank account. They will just ask you. They will not ask you more that. But here and there, on SB Angel, they will ask you again, how many accounts you have popularized? How many accounts you have opened in the branch? Then some salient features again, 18 to 70, woman, all those cancer treatment free, 5,000, 30,000 balance and another 3 categories, 3 lakh, 5 lakh, 10 lakh. Just like I'm telling, okay, what is Aspire? How many accounts you have opened in the branch? 18 to 28 years, SB Aspire is concerned. Then current account Prarambha, that is for startups. Current account Prarambha, that is also there. Current account Elite, average balance how much? 5 lakh. Delight, 10 lakh. So these accounts are there, but how many accounts you have opened? What marketing strategy you have devised for that is a question. Current account, SB account. So this is all very important. What is a bulk deposit now? 3 crore and above. Yes. What is non-callable deposit? 1 crore and above. They will ask you such questions. So here and there some questions they will ask you. Aspire, this, that, current account, Elite, Delight, low cost deposit. What is the CASA percentage of your branch? Because bank is 30 or 31%. We are struggling for because CASA is very low. That is a matter of concern for the bank. So something like that, SP current account, they will ask you here and then joint account, 4 people, no, maximum any number of individual. Okay, fine. Okay. Next, FD, what is the green deposit scheme? Again, callable, non-callable, green deposit. Callable, how much? Minimum 1,000, maximum no limit. Non-callable, minimum 3 crore, maximum no limit. And it is for 1111, 2222, 333 days. RD account cannot be opened. Just like that, again they will ask you. Sir, already asked. Again, they will ask you. They are at liberty to ask you. Be ready. Then FD, KDR, that already you know it. No problem. Simple interest, compound interest, RD is there. Special RD, Dhanavarsha is there. Then capital gain scheme is there. Can tax saver is there, 5 year. No loan can be given on that. All those things. Green deposit is very important. The new schemes I'm just telling. Current account, all those things over. FD over. Next, they will come again. Deposits is over. Next, priority sector lending. What is the target for public sector bank? 40%. For RRB, it is 75%. For small finance bank, it is 75%. Okay. In priority, which are coming? Agriculture, then MSME, education loan, exports, housing finance, social infrastructure, renewable energy, and others. What is the target for agriculture? 18%. In that sub-target for marginal small farmer, it is how much? It is a 10%. And weaker section target for public sector bank is 12%. And for RRB, it is 15%. And direct agriculture, then startup 50 crore. Then MSME comes micro, small, medium. And then education loan 20 lakh priority. Exports 2% or 40 crore. Housing finance again 10 lakh or about 10 lakh population. Project cost 45 and 35 and 30 and 25. Repairs of the house, damaged house is how much? Metropolitan 10. Other than that 6 lakh. Okay. Then NHB clearance out, that is at 20 lakh you can give. Then social infrastructure, how much? 5 crore. If it is Ayushman Bharat, double 10 crore. Renewable energy, 30 crore. Others coming under debt swapping of farmers and all non-farmers. And what is the target for non-corporate farmer? It is 13.78 is there. Non-corporate farmer is 13.7. And deficit area is now, if deficit is there, means the annual income is less than 9,000. The percentage, how much you have to give? Weightage is 90%. Otherwise, 125%. If the income is less than 9,000, if the income is 42,000 and more, 90%. So, and performance is quarterly or PSRs, just like that. Okay, or government sponsored schemes. What is the government one? The DIR, 4%, 15,000. One is Swanidhi, first dose, second dose, third dose, how much? 10,000, 20,000 and 50,000 over. Then PM Vishwakarma, first dose 1 lakh, second dose how much? 2 lakh over. Over. All those things, the government sponsored scheme. Then under Prime Minister Employment Generation Program, first dose, second dose, first dose manufacturing 25 and service 10. Second dose it is a manufacturing is 1 crore and this is a 25. PMEGP they will ask. So some questions here and there, government sponsored schemes, priority sector. Next comes agriculture. In agriculture, gold loan, how much you can give for crop purpose? 10 lakh. Other than crop purpose, 35 lakh. And now they will ask you the limit now margin is increased to 2 lakh in agriculture, which was earlier 1.60 lakh. And gold loan they will ask you, and up to 1 lakh records are not required. There are some questions here and there. Agriculture, they will ask you how many gold loan accounts you have opened. Agriculture gold loan, how much you are giving. Non-agriculture gold loans are also giving now monthly basis. That is up to 35 lakh you can give monthly basis also. All those things. So agriculture is a some questions they will ask you here and there. Development loans, whether you are given farm mechanization loan, I mean tractor and all that. All those things, whether how you are helping the farmers and all that. And if the damage is there by natural calamities, how you restructure the loan. Some questions here and there agriculture. Because many branches, rural branches having agriculture belt, these questions they may ask. Agriculture, your next one is retail is one of the thrust area of the bank. In retail, what are the new products we have? We have got Canara pension is there. We have got teachers loan is discontinued. So Canara pension we are having. We are having Canara budget loan we are having. In again Canara budget we have got Delight and Prime we are also having. We have got housing loan we are having. Vehicle loans we are having. But all these are sanctioned by the RH only. Then apart from that non-priority loans we are having Canara rent. Canara mortgage we are having up to 7.5 crore. Canara mortgage. Canara rent we are giving. That is basing on the rental receivables. And we obtain a tripartite agreement for that. And then we have got the 3 kV latest one. 3 kV that is there. 3 kV and solar 3 kV you can give 2 lakh. And above 3 kV to 10 kV you can give 6 lakh loan. The new product. 10% margin is there in the first case. In second case is 20% margin. But 680 and above CIC score should be there. 10-year repayment. And what is ready cash? Ready cash means what? Ready cash means online sanction of loan. The age should be 21 to 55. 5-year repayment online. Online sanction of loan. Ready. The second one is called what? My money means against my FDR, KDR, I can avail not 90%, 75% only. 2% above the deposit rate. My money is concerned. But one day before closure, I have to intimate my money, my money. Then the Canara, then next one is what is your heals. Canara heals means I have been admitted to the hospital. I got a health policy. But beyond that, suppose the limit is I got a policy for 3 lakh, expenditure is 5 lakh, 2 lakh only I can claim. It may be, but it should be salaried and non-salaried, and minimum is 25,000, maximum is 5 lakh. Canara yields. Ready cash maximum is 10 lakh. And my money ready maximum 10 lakh, but Canara yields is concerned, it is 5 lakh. So 5-year repayment is concerned. You just 3-year repayment, Canara yields. So these are the new products launched and non-priority gold loan. Calculation monthly basis. Minimum 5,000, maximum 35 lakh. All these are the new products, retail lending we have launched, housing loans, vehicle loans, processing charges 50% we have till 31st of March. So all those things, retail is concerned, they are going to ask because that is one of the strongest thrust area of the bank, because the contribution of retail is concerned is it is 18% is there. Agriculture is at 24% of the total portfolio, advanced portfolio. 14% is MSME. 14 plus 18, 32, 32 plus remaining 44% is corporate. 56, 44. 55, 45 like that. Corporate is 41. Of course, corporate also, our MD said that we are going on a very selective way. Project financing also, we are going in a very selective way. We are not discouraging corporate lending, but we are going in a very selective way is concerned. That's the point. So far as corporate lending is concerned. Then regarding MSME is concerned, Tarun Plus is there. That is about 10 lakh to 20 lakh. Credit guarantee scheme for MSME is now it is 5 crore. 5 crore is there. Credit guarantee MSME 5 crore is there. And then for informal micro enterprises, credit guarantee is now 20 lakh. 20 lakh, credit informal guarantee, 20 lakh is there. Then wholesale retail trade up to 5 crore comes under MSME only. And MSME, I think new product, I tell you, one is MSME gift and MSME spice. New product has come. MSME spice means there the capital cost, there's capital subsidy is available at the rate of 12.5%. 25% capital subsidy is available up to 50 lakh. Maximum subsidy is there. That is a 25% capital subsidy of 12.50 lakh. That is MSME spice. MSME gift is concerned, concession is available, interest concession. It is interest subvention 2% up to 2 crore is available. One is MSME spice and MSME gift. Apart from that, we have got MSME Vahana is there. All those things are sanctioned by SME Sulabh only. So MSME Vahana means purchase of the car and all that. MSME Vahana is there. Tarun Plus is there. That is the latest scheme is there. Credit guarantee is there. Wholesale retail coming. Then EGST is there. Up to 10 lakh, 1 lakh minimum EGST online sanction of EGST loan. Above 1 lakh to 1 lakh is the minimum, maximum is the 10 lakh EGST. All these things are MSME products. I'm talking which is MSME products only, both manufacturing and this one service. So these are the very important thrust area of the bank: retail, agriculture. Okay. Then general banking, something they will ask you about which are the OTS schemes the banks is having. OTS schemes. So one is for agriculture without collateral security, 1.60 lakh is there. Without collateral security, 1.60 lakh is there. And with the security, 50 lakh is there. Two schemes. Then MSME, 2 crore. Education loan, 7.50 lakh. Small NPAs, 25 lakh. Up to 25 lakh, small NPAs. See, small NPAs up to 25 lakh. Agriculture loan without collateral, 1.60. With collateral security, 50 lakh. Education loan, 7.50. Small NPA loans. And then online sanction of loss assets. Online. That is about 25,000 to 2 lakh. Loss assets only I am telling. So that these are the 6 OTS schemes we are having in the bank. What are the terms? First, initial down payment 10 to 15% you have to make. And remaining amount 3 months. Down payment. Okay. Now, which are the, what is SARFAESI? So, NPL liability should be 1 lakh and above. SARFAESI. So, the demand notice. Now, it is SARFAESI action is centralized at RO only. Now, demand notice is issued from RO. Everything is RO only now. So, demand notice is for how many days? 60 days. Who is authorized officer? Scale 4 and above. So, any preliminary objections are raised, you have to reply within 7 days. After 60 days, if there is no response, no payment is made, then you take the symbolic possession. After taking symbolic possession, put it in the newspaper. In at least within 7 days, 2 newspaper, 1 should be vernacular language. In the meantime, the borrower can make an appeal in DRT. Whether any amount is to be deposited, no. Again, DRT, he can make an appeal to DRAT. But there 50% amount is to be deposited. That can be relaxed to 25%. Finally, over. DRAT over, then you can go for auction. But 1 month notice is to be given for the auction. And then you are fixing the reservation price also. Now, e-auction of the property is also there. So, one thing, now the recent judgment is the right of the mortgager. Suppose I have taken a housing loan and my property is going to be auctioned. Before the publication is given, if I clear the liability, you can make me available the security. But it should be before the publication of the paper. That is the auction notice. Before that, if I make the full payment, you give it back to me. What is that? So that is now, these are all auction. SARFAESI is concerned, I talked, but agriculture lands are not covered under SARFAESI. And gold loans are not covered. NPA liability less than 1 lakh is not covered under SARFAESI. But SARFAESI, what is important is, before issuing the demand notice, the property must be registered with SARSAI. And SARSAI registration should be done on the same day only now. And without SARSAI registration, you cannot issue demand notice. And even if you issue demand notice, it is invalid. SARFAESI. Now DRT means what? Debt recovery, 20 lakh and above, DRT. 20 lakh and above, jurisdiction. But DRT proceedings, you have to complete in 180 days. DRT, you can go to DRAT. That is the next one. So DRT, then Lok Adalat, 20 lakh. It is no appeal is there, no stamp duty is involved there. It is a local authority. So 1987 Act is there. DRT 1993 is there. SARFAESI 2002 and 2018 is there. So Lok Adalat 20 lakh only. No appeal. So the last one is what is the insolvency code. It is for corporates, 2016, corporates. But indebtedness of the corporate should be 1 crore at least. And there is a board called as NCLT, NCALT, and Supreme Court. And proceedings have to be completed in 330 days. DRT 180 days and NCLT 330 days. Of course, it is taking more time. That is a matter of concern also. Insolvency Code 2016, Bankruptcy Code. So these questions they are going to ask you. OTS schemes, SARFAESI, all those things. Then what do you mean by asset classification? Standard, substandard, doubtful and loss. In standard, what is the provision you are making? Agriculture and MSME 0.25. Other than agriculture, MSME 0.40. And then others, 1% you are doing, or commercial real estate. And substandard, if security is there, 15%. If security is not there, 25%. And doubtful, first asset, deficit plus 25% secured position. Second and third year, deficit plus 40%. And last year, deficit and 100%. Loss asset, 100%. Restructured advance is 5% provisioning norms. NPA provisioning norms, asset classification. Next is credit policy. What are the objectives of credit policy? To see that the advances increase both quantitatively and qualitatively. Advances increase quantitatively, qualitatively. We have to avoid the RBI guidelines for that. Now, how much exposure individual you can give? 30 crore loan for personal purpose. And for proprietorship and HUF, 75 crore. And partnership and LLP, you can give up to how much? 125 crores. So this is something we'll ask you about credit policy. What is consortium advances? 2 or more banks will join together and they give the advance. And minimum 2 banks should be there, maximum any number of banks, especially for 3 to 4. These questions are asked. And the bank which is contributing more share, that is called consortium leader. Others are called consortium members. Consortium meetings are held quarterly. Security is charged pari passu basis. Consortium. Then sanction you are giving. What is the validity period of sanction availing? Term loan 6 months, working capital 3 months, and ad hoc limit how many days? 15 days ad hoc limit. Availing the sanction. Term loan 6 months, working capital 3 months, ad hoc limit 15 days. That is very important. Then credit. Then what is syndication of credit? You are arranging the credit like a broker with or without your participation, and you are charging fees. That is called syndication. And what is holding on operations? Suppose think that account is not becoming, it is not slipped to NPA, but this renewal is not happening because of some technical reasons. Suppose your limit is 10 crore, liability is 10 crore, then how you help? Suppose if you issue a check, the liability will increase. So what the bank says, you issue a check, to that extent you deposit the money also. So under any circumstances, the liability should not increase 10 crore. If you issue a check of 10 lakh, you deposit 10 lakh. Or plus minus. Again, the liability and limit will be the same. But it is a temporary mechanism. That is called holding on operation. Consortium advances. And then they will ask you about Well, property valuation, fixed assets once in 3 years, once in 3 years. Current assets once in a year you are doing it. Valuation of property, surface E 5 crore and above, two valuers, and plant and machinery 50 crore and above, two valuations, independent. Next question will be, what are the credit monitoring tools? First one is pre-release audit. Now the guidelines have come. It was earlier 3 crore. Now it is 2 crore from January 1st onwards, I think. This new circular has come, modification. In the case of pre-release audit, the limit sanctioned both fund-based and non-fund based. It was earlier 3 crore and above. Now it is they have brought it to 2 crore. And earlier it was scale 4 and above. Now they have brought it to scale 2 and above also. Now that the change is there in the pre-release audit. 2 crore now. One thing. This is one of the credit monitoring tool, pre-release audit. Then credit audit, 3 crore and above. Stock audit is there. Low risk up to 5 crore. Then special mention accounts are there. SMA 0, SMA 1, SMA 2. 0 to 1, 0 to 30, 31 to 60, 61 to 90. You have to monitor these special mention accounts very closely. They are also credit monitoring tools. Stock operations, you have to inspect the stock, credit audit, stock audit. Then credit monitoring officer 50 lakh and above, special mention accounts, operations in the account, legal audit 5 crore and above, legal audit. These are all credit monitoring tools. Then what is infrastructure financing? Construction of roads, railways, airports, they are all coming under infrastructure finance. Infrastructure financing, especially for 3 to 4, they will ask you. Construction of park, construction of railways, railways, bridge. They are all infrastructure financing, means the time the project will take 15 years like that. But the one problem is, if you finance, if the project is not completed, what will happen? After 15 years, project has to be completed. So that is some risk is there. Project financing. Now the bank, RBI is also coming with guidelines that when the project has started also, you should make some provision also. Provisioning also make, but it is a draft guidelines only. Project finance is also there. They will ask you some questions on this here and there. 3 to 4 questions I am telling. Legal aspects I called. Next come to Forex. Now in Forex, the questions are, who is an NRI? Everybody knows, especially who has gone abroad for 180 days or more in the financial year. He is called NRI. And NRI can open what? NRE, NRO, FCNR, RFC, RFC domestic, EFC account. And latest now, NRE, NRO platinum and special non-rupee account. NRE means what? The fund should come from abroad. And the interest is fully exempted. Principal amount is fully exempted. Funds are freely repatriable. You can open NRE SB, but you can open NRE FDR, KDR, minimum 1 year, maximum 10 years. NRE. Funds should come from external, means abroad only. No cash is accepted here, NRE. It is maintained in INR only. And suppose saying that I am working in London, I am working as an executive, I opened an NRE account here. But for local purpose, I want one more account called NRO, local purpose. For example, my rent is coming and I have to pay some checks locally. I have to make the LIC premium. Dividend is coming on my shares. So local purpose NRO. Since it is a local purpose, interest is taxable at 30%. NRO interest is taxable. Cash can be accepted just like domestic deposit, NRO. So NRE, NRO both are maintained in INR only. In NRE, interest is exempted. In NRO, interest is taxable because it's a local purpose. Next is FCNR account is foreign currency. Name itself is foreign currency. Here the funds should come from abroad only. But you are opening the account not in INR. You are opening the account in what? Either dollar, convertible currencies. Either Australian dollar, Canadian dollar, pound, euro, like that. FCNR account. FCNR account minimum period how much? 1 year, maximum 5 years. Now in FCNR, there is a change is there recently. RBI, because our foreign exchange reserves are coming down. $646 million we are having. Very less. So to attract more and more, what to do now? So we increase the rate of interest in FCNR deposit. So up to 3-year period, we have increased by 400 basis point. 400 basic point means 4%. So there is a rate, earlier that rate is now this is called alternate reference rate. Now that benchmark is earlier the rate is now they have changed. Now it is called ARR, alternate reference rate. That is a rate. Plus for that you add 4%. If it is for 3-year period, if it is more than 3 to 5 year, alternate reference rate plus 5%. So ARR plus 4% up to 3-year, above 3-year to 5-year ARR plus 5%. Why they have increased the rate? To attract more foreign exchange reserves. But still, the matter is not happy. Still, the reserves are coming down only. Pound is, that dollar is appreciated day by day. Now, our rupee is depreciated, 85.23 is there. Pound is 107, euro is 89 rupees, all those things. But still, some steps have been taken. Okay. NR, FCNR 1 year and 5 year. RFC means suppose I am in London. Now I come to India for permanent settlement. I'm retired. I'm no more NRI. RFC account is opened. So whatever my pension, my gratuity, all will be transferred to this account only. RFC account. Permanent settlement. So NRE, NRO and FCNR, so long as I'm NRI 3 accounts, but once I come to India for permanent settlement, RFC account. So these are the 4 accounts. Now what is RFC domestic? For example, Amitabh Bachchan is there, who is going abroad. He is conducting some program, 2 days, 3 days. He gets some dollars, Singapore dollar, some dollars is getting, London pounds. Now he is not an NRI, but they are in dollars. Which account? RFC domestic. D means domestic. That is the current account you have to open, no interest on that. RFC domestic. Because that is they are NRI, they are not NRI. That's why they are called RFC domestic. Current account, no interest. EFC account is meant for exporters. Again, current account you have to open, but 100% exchange rate, no, it can be created to EFC account. Now, one more is there, NRE, NRO platinum. See, there are 2 things. One is a simple NRE, NRO, SP. Now, NRE, NRO platinum means what? Here, average balance should be how much? 1 lakh rupees. 1 lakh rupees average balance you have to maintain. Then only we can give you 500 check leave free and all that. 1 lakh average balance is to be maintained here. NRE, NRO platinum. And NRE, special NRE rupee means what? My unit is outside India. I am outside India. I am in America. But my business is in India. So to do the transaction in India, that account, special non-rupee external account is opened. It's a current account for a maximum period of 7 years it can be opened. For imports, exports, remittances, all those special non-rupee external account. I am outside. My firm is outside. But business is in India. And now latest yesterday you have seen that SP also now paperless, they are doing it, NRE account opening and all that. Paperless NRE account. Recent step yesterday only you have seen in paper, SBI is concerned. Okay, NRE, NROs, all those things I have covered. Now, exporters, they want loan. One is a packing credit, pre-shipment, one is post-shipment. Pre-shipment is procurement of raw materials and post-shipment is discounting of the bills. And export settlement has to happen in 9 months. Pre-shipment, post-shipment. Then for 3 to 4 ECB, external commercial borrowings, there is a trade credit is there. If the trade credit is beyond 3 years, it is called ECB, external commercial borrowings. So these some questions they will ask you on Forex. But if you are not comfortable, you say that I'm not, because Forex is a subject, most of you have not handled it. But you may be knowing a little bit on that, okay. But if you are not comfortable, you say I'm not comfortable with this question, that's okay. So Forex is a little bit, they will ask you here and there, retail, agriculture, questions, general banking, then negotiable instrument. Which are the negotiable instrument? What is the value? Check, what is check is? If the check is bounced, what will happen? Bouncing of check, what will happen? There is an imprisonment is there. Then if the check is, you have passed a forged check, no protection is available. Collecting banker 131, section protection is to collecting banker. Then BR Act is also there now. Banking Regulation Act. So CRR is at 42(1) of RBI Act. Now what is the repo rate? 6.50. Bank rate 6.75. Marginal standing facility 6.75. Fixed reverse repo 3.35. CRR is now 4%. 4%. SLR is 18%. CRR is 42(1) of RBI Act. SLR is 24 of BR Act. All those things they will ask. Contract Act. Now gold loan you are giving, it is called as a pledge. Mortgage is called transfer of property. Where nomination is there, we have to settle to nominee only. If nomination is not there, we have to settle the legal heirs. Missing person means who is not traceable for 7 years. So that is also there. And stamp act and AOD you have to obtain. How many AODs are pending in the branch? They will ask you. And AOD you have to obtain after 24 months, but 36 months. After 36 months, it becomes a time barred AOD. But if there is a mortgage is there, the limitation period is 12 years. If the student has gone abroad, the period you have to exclude it. All those things will be there. So these legal questions will be there on that. Pledge, Indian Contract Act, Mortgage Transfer of Property Act. Again, rural branches, equitable mortgage only they are going. Then if the mortgage is, again, company registration, charge registration, section 77, you have to do the charge registration within how many days? 30 days without fine, plus 30 days with the fine. After 60 days, how much? Again, another 60 days. So total 30, 30, 60, 120 days, the charge registration process has to be completed. If the property is pledged mortgage to two banks, which bank will have the priority? The bank which has taken the loan paper first will have the priority. That's all. Now, regarding digital is concerned, you have got UPI 123. I told you limit is enhanced to now 10,000. You have got UPI Lite 5,000 rupees. Then RTGS minimum 2 lakh, that is already there. But April onwards, the beneficiary name will also be reflected there in NEFT also. NEFT minimum UPI is there. Then you have got credit card, debit card is there, credit card is there, SB Select is there. So all those things, some credit card, of course, the separate section ring has been created for that credit card is concerned. So something like that here, data and analytics. What do you mean by data analytics? So here the one wing has been created, data analytics wing, where we analyze the data and all that. And machine will work out on that. Machine learning for finance, data analytics is there. So many things, artificial intelligence. What is your opinion on that? It will replace the manual labor and all that. Artificial intelligence, data analytics, machine learning for finance. All are the technology initiatives the bank is taking in a bigger way. Next question, very important. What is cyber security? What is cyber fraud? Because nowadays everywhere online frauds are increasing, especially in debit card. Online frauds are very common nowadays. Why? What is the problem? First of all, customers are not educated. So we are sharing the OTP, we are sharing the CVV, we are sharing the PIN, and we are sharing everything. Now, what is to be done? Suppose a customer comes with you to you, and he says some online fraud has happened. How do you guide him? First of all, his account, you should say that block the account, then report the matter to crime, this FIR you have to lodge. How do you guide them? Then 1930 you have to report and all that. So now that now what is cyber security? Now what is cyber security means you have to give protection. Protection to what? Your all computers. You have to give protection. You have to give how you give protection? Backup data you have to take. Firewall you have to install. Antivirus that is a software you have to install. All those things are very cyber, because cyber frauds are increasing nowadays. It's a matter of concern for everybody else. Now, cyber security means you should educate your customers that they should not share the information. Bank is not calling any information. Don't disclose information to anybody else. Be very clear about that. And if they are the victims of that, now what is to be done? Now the question is, if the customer awareness is now, supposing that complaint will go where? Either consumer forum or banking ombudsman. Consumer forum, there is a district forum up to 50 lakh they will entertain. The jurisdiction of customer complaint, district forum 50 lakh, state forum 2 crore, about 2 crore is a national forum. And banking ombudsman, there is one internal banking ombudsman in Canara Bank, ex-GM will be there, and external banking. He can give an award of 20 lakh plus 1 lakh for the mental agony. Now there is only one ombudsman for NBFCs, banks, and all the digital payments. That's called integrated banking ombudsman. Cyber security means giving protection to your computers, giving protection to your network systems. Yes, and passwords are to be protected, employees. Then backup data is to be taken. Full protection is to be given. The data should not be leaked and all that. What is cyber arrest? Cyber arrest nowadays. Nowadays, some people will say, yes, you are under arrest. Be in the house, you are arrested. I am from income tax department. and you have been involved in your Aadhaar card is used for some money laundering purpose. Now we are going to arrest you. Somebody will come again and they will tell, I am police officer, but we are already investigating. But don't worry, some amount is, you have to give some amount. We'll close the matter. Be in the house. Now this cyber arrest, you are under arrest. I do not know how people are lured into that. Of course, we have got some weaknesses. What to do now? Money laundering. If I'm what they say, you are involved in money laundering. Whether you are involved, now so many things are daily happening. I do not know that. You are under arrest. Your family is under arrest. Then the tray we are calling for that, and then your parcel has been Dubai parcel. Somebody has brought it. Your Aadhaar card has been misused somewhere, and now you are under house arrest. Give so much of money and all that. Now, in such cases also, first of all, nobody will call you. But how they call you? How they call you? Now, I'm from income tax. How they will call you? They cannot call you like that. But again, ignorance is there. That is called cyber arrest. Nowadays, digital arrest is called digital arrest. Now, recently, I think one DGM, ex-DGM retired from Bhubaneswar, from Canara Bank, I think. He lost 75 lakh rupees. Somebody told me that some you are involved in some money, something like that. He lost 75 lakh rupees. Digital arrest again. I don't understand why, if the educated people are like that, what you can do it? There is so many questions are there. Okay, that's all. Digital banking, all those questions are there. Okay, I covered almost all 50, 60 questions on that. And next question will be something. This is the last quarter. So, what is your contribution for the bank? How you are going ahead? What are the strategies you have devised? Because this is the last quarter for the bank. So that some questions they will ask you last quarter, because the bank has got a target of something 24 something or 24.46 lakh crore is there, of course, but target is very huge. But still we have to do, we have done well, because as on 31st December 2022, we have got a business figure of 20 lakh crores. Today, it means already we achieved a 10% growth is already there. And all candidates have worked very hard. They have worked with a passion. They have worked with dedication and commitment. And the bank is in a very strong position. Bank fundamentals are very, very strong and all that. And by April 1st, 5 years of merger will also happen. Already completed. And the scenario is very bright for Canara Bank. So these are the questions. Now, what I'm going to do, 3 to 4, I will come later on little bit. Before that, some questions I will ask here. Who are there here for 1 to 2? Anybody sitting here? You are there. You come this side. Some 15-20 minutes, I will take some questions, direct questions. You are also there, madam. You are 1 to 2? 2 to 3, okay. You are 1 to 2. You also come here. Who are there 1 to 2? Come. Only 1 to 2, 3 are there. You are 3 to 4, I think, no? 2 to 3. 2 to 3. You are also 2 to 3. Achha, you sit later on, we'll take. So 1 to 2, I will make some practical demonstration of some questions I'll ask them. But whether it will come, reply here. No, whatever questions I asked, whether the answer will come from here, sir. Anand Krishnan, sir. One practical I am doing.
Yeah. But if they answer without mic, it will not be audible to others.
With mic. With the mic, they can just see. Okay. Give you the mic. Okay. Some practical demonstration. That's all.
Sir, people are in online also. They can also answer. Huh?
They can also answer, but how to?
But it will be too much of noise will be there, because everybody will start to.
Yes. So what I brought, some candidates are here before me.
So whatever people are answering in chat, I will read that.
Okay, as you like. Whatever you convey.
Yeah.
But these are the okay.
Yes, sir.
Now there are 3 candidates for 1 to 2. First I'm doing.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Madam, please introduce yourself.
Sir, one doubt from ZI person. What type of question will be asked to ZI candidate?
No. ZI candidate means from inspection angle only they will ask. Inspection, how many branches, how many branches are coming under you, how you do the inspection, how you are seeing the loan papers, availability of loan, checking the papers, how much time you are taking, concurrent audit, how you are attending, all those things are there. Now, before that, some questions I will complete, sir.
Yes.
1 to 2.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
1 to 2 only. This is first demonstration. Okay, as you like. Okay, no problem. You can come like this. Okay, as you like. Okay, good. Because I want to have some demonstration. So 1 to 2 is concerned first. 2 to 3
Yes,
little
sir.
bit. Okay, okay.
Sir, no members are visible, sir. No, sir, members are visible.
Okay, please sit here.
Sir,
You have to sit like this, no? Otherwise, it's better, no?
sir, video audio. Video visible.
Video is coming.
Video visible.
Sure. No, I will like. I will just have some questions, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ ನೀವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಡ್ತೀರಾ ಓಕೆ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬನ್ನಿ ಲೈವ್ ಲೈವ್ ಇದು ನಿಮ್ದೆಲ್ಲ ಈಗ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಆಲ್ ಓವರ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಯು ಆರ್ ವೆರಿ ಪಾಪ್ಯುಲರ್ ನಾವು ಯಾವ್ದು 1 to 2 ನಾ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಿದ್ದಿದೆ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸು ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್ ಯಾವ ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಪ್ರಮೋಷನ್ ಕೊಡಿ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಫಾರ್ 1 to 2 ಓಕೆ shall I start from here?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Please introduce yourself.
Myself, I'm working in financial.
Okay. How much marks you have scored in your test?
I've scored 60 times,
Is it the first attempt you are doing?
but this is my second attempt.
Last time, how much marks you have scored?
I've scored 66.
Huh?
66.
66. Why you did not get the promotion last time?
Last time, like, I didn't have a, I think, I was like,
Okay. Nehru branch, when it was opened,
was working in
what I'm telling you. You have to tell how many clients you are having in Nehru branch? Total clients, customers.
total clients 22,000.
22,000 clients are there. Who are your major customers?
We have SBB and the companies, we have companies. SBB and institutions we have.
What is your CASA percentage?
Sir, excuse me.
What is your CASA percentage?
Of CASA percentages, 62%.
62%.
Sir, excuse me.
72 crores.
No, the 100 is 70.
Total 72 crores. How many competitions you are having in Nehru?
Right now in our branch, we don't have any competitors.
You don't have any competitors. How many parameters you are?
Hello. Yeah, video stop at sir. One more thing. The mic which he is having, no, you keep it in the middle so that it will be audible for everybody. Or Ramsamy. So please start the video. இல்லையோ வீடியோல. ஹலோ. Sorry guys, I think there is some issue. They could not join. ஹலோ. ஆ வீடியோ இல்லை. வீடியோ வரலையா? I think now it has come. இல்ல வீடியோ வரல. வீடியோ not yet come. Some issue in, I think camera not enabled bus. இல்ல எனக்கு அந்த இது காட்டல because maybe camera is not plugged in. To separate camera.
No, sir.
No, sir.
That is for everybody. I have.
It's there.
ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ ಸರ್.
It has been stopped.
You cannot start your video because the host has stopped it.
Can you log out and log in along with video? Ramsamy. Sir Ramsamy, please log out and log in along with video. Friends, kindly bear with us. We are trying to re-log in again. HR wing, currency chest. Sir, people who are in administrative unit, there will be question about your regular work only. Posted? Lock பண்ணலையே. நீங்க உங்க மொபைல்ல லாகின் பண்ணி பாருங்க with this link. லாக்டுன்னு வருதா? I am still inside the room only. Now you check, sir. And I am able to log in my mobile. Yeah. Same thing, it will allow you in laptop also because I am able to connect. I tried, I logged into video. It is video மட்டும்தான் அன்மியூட் ஆக மாட்டேங்குது.
அது host login தான் sir வருது. அது ஆடி முதல்ல சொல்லி முடியுமா?
பண்ணிக்கலாம்.
వీడియో మాత్రం పర్లేదు వీడియో లాక్ ఆಗಿದೆ ఆడియో మాత్రం ఓకే ఓకే
Sir, I think kindly check in your laptop, sir, because it is not even showing to start video for your.
You cannot start your video because the host has disabled it. The mobile है sir. It cannot start a video because host has disabled it.
Sir, please go ahead, sir.
Are you ready to go anywhere in India?
Yes.
Okay. Acha, okay. Whether you deserve your promotion now? You deserve promotion. Oh, fine. Thank you. Right. Okay. Next. Human. Okay. Just a small, not that practical demonstration. Yeah. Please introduce yourself.
Myself, Amresh. I am from Telugu, Mandiyalo. I'm handling as a board person officer. So, 22 May, since 22 May, I am working in board person.
Which department you are exposed now? Golden Plaza.
Yes,
How many accounts you are opening in Golden Plaza?
50 to 60.
52 accounts are open.
Yes, I was the number one translator for my entire department.
But there is a lot of irregular practices followed in sanctioning of gold loan. It is so, I'm talking in general that irregular practices are followed in sanction of gold loan they are telling. I'm talking general banking scenario. Whether you agree with that?
No.
Achha. You are taking proper precautions? All of you are the gold loan checking, contents, checking, dual appraisal.
முடிச்சாச்சு இல்ல முடிச்சாச்சு இத இப்ப இது போயிட்டு
What is your total exposure?
நான் அனுப்பிடுறேன் அதே லேப்டாப் நான் இருக்கு
171 crore. It is a top, the press. 171 crore entire Karnataka. So you are the only officer there? You are very comfortable with this, content, checking the purity of the gold, contents of the gold.
No.
பாத்தியா
Gold loans, how many you have won for year auction gold?
Only one, sir.
Only
one.
Otherwise,
Yes, sir.
recovery is auction.
Yes, 100%. The gold is the mobile.
What is your total business? 492 crores. Advances?
200.
200 crores gold loan, how much?
250.
250. Or retail housing loan, vehicle loan. Coming under RO Monday. Okay, what is your branch performance? Number wise, number. How many? Okay, sixth ranking. Then the December, how many parameters you achieved? Then what is the inspection prediction?
Moderate.
Moderate. Why? Low risk, moderate risk.
Moderate.
So inspection is something is there. Why it is moderate? How many accounts are there NPA? Oh, that's a very huge area. I think that is the area of concern for the bank. What's OTS teams you have initiated?
Like the last national local cases are initiated, and I think the agreements are there initiated.
But you are focusing on gold on plaza only. So other, what is the total staff complement? CASA percentage, how much?
60%.
60. How it is 60?
Out of 492, it's about 200.
How many SBI accounts you are opening per day? Because of gold loan only. You are giving a non-agriculture gold loan or agriculture? Are you confident of your promotion? This is the first attempt. How much marks you have scored? 50? First attempt. You are ready to have a shorter higher responsibility?
Yes, sir, I am ready.
You are ready.
Yes, sir, I am ready.
Are you ready to go anywhere in India?
Very ready.
You are from which place, sir?
I'm from Bangalore.
Bangalore.
Yes, sir. I'm staying in India right now. Right now.
Ready to go anywhere in India?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Now, ಬನ್ನಿ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಯಾರು ನಾಗೇಶ್ ಬೇಡ ಬೇಡ ಬಿಡಿ 2 to 3 ಯಾರಿದ್ದಾರೆ nobody there okay ಬನ್ನಿ ಬನ್ನಿ ಅಲ್ಲ ಗುಡ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಡನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಗುಡ್ ಬನ್ನಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಯಾರಿದ್ದಾರೆ 2 to 3 ಒಬ್ಬರೇ ಸಾಕು ಓಕೆ ಒಬ್ಬರೇ ಸಾಕು ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಡೆಮಾನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಓಕೆ ಹಾ Shiron, please introduce yourself. Okay, you are from Subramanian Nagar branch. When the branch was opened, no idea. What is the total business of the branch? You are second line. What is the total? It is a VLB, no? What is the total business of the branch? Total business. That CASA percentage is very less. Why CASA is less? Huh? No, be relax yourself. Relax. What is your NPA percentage? Huh? No, how much less? How much? I want you quantify. Percentage 3%, 4%. How much? Now, which department you are? You are the second line. Only one second line. You are looking after what? Debt claim settlement you are looking after. And then internal control. What is the inspection reduction of your branch? Inspection reduction. It is a low risk company. Inspection operations you attended there. What is risk based audit?
Whether the bank is being proper or not, all the
Because
documentation.
inspection, 80% marks are given for internal control. 20% is only given for business. Huh? Are you ready to go anywhere in India? Are you ready? Now, suppose you are posted to ID Mumbai, integrated treasury wing. Can you handle? You already applied. Huh? What any certificates you have obtained? Okay. What is your qualification? MTech. This is your first attempt, promotion? First attempt? First attempt. Are you confident of your promotion? Whether you deserve promotion? You deserve promotion. Whether you can hit a branch? Because now you are second line, huh? Your role play will change now. When you are ready to head a branch. Huh? No, whether, no, suppose your senior manager go, your chief manager goes on leave. Can you handle the branch independently? Yes or no?
Yes.
Independently.
Even as P1 officer also.
What is the total clients? Superman, what are the total clients? Customers? Huh? Total, no. It's like you are the PSR one is there, class reported income, total clients, NPA percentage, CASA percentage, and how you are handling, what is NPA, how you are settling the NPA settlement, which are the OTA schemes, how many SPA accounts you are opening. All those questions are very relevant. Inspection, gradation, how you are giving your customer service, all those. So you are ready to go anywhere in India. You are ready to handle. You are already out of state. Now you are out of country also. Okay, okay. Wish you all the best. God bless you. Okay. I think it's okay. ಅಲ್ಲ ಬರ್ತೀರ ಅಚ್ಚಾ ಟಾಪರ್ ಫಾರ್ ಅಜ್ಜ ನೀವು ಟಾಪರ್ ಪಾನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಯಾವುದು 2 to 3 so 83 oh that's it's a very privilege 83 acha please introduce yourself Ramaswamy you are
Myself Ramaswamy.
ah acha how much marks you have scored you are the topper for the bank what is the secret of your scoring high number of marks first of all let us congratulate you because you are the topper for the bank and 83 marks you are the topper I think you also got into our got no 10,000 rupees yes now what is the secret of your scoring high number of marks
Frequently used to read surplus.
frequently is to read surplus you are in DIT are you a business officer or journalist
I'm a journalist.
you are a journalist officer so you have already worked in a branch
Yes, sir.
how many years you have completed in DIT
83.5 years.
now you are a scale 2 to 3 now you are given a very tough branch
பண்ணிட்டேன்.
are you ready to end
Okay.
so which branches you have worked earlier
Whenever I worked in Tamil Nadu, so some branches like Pavatapudi I headed up. And Thiruvarur I worked as
You already- yeah, yeah. So if you are very top, suppose not eastern, something like Guwahati, a rural branch, very tough branch where the clients are lot of complaints, fraud area, fraud branch, and yes, NPAs, such a branch is given to you. Can you take that responsibility?
Yes, sir, I will take the-
Now, what responsibility? How you take it?
As you told that the effective leadership will be take advantage of it.
In case
Sir.
you want to scare your head.
Sir, I am handling the ad hoc reports. Ad hoc data, I'm giving ad hoc data, sir. Mainly the SLBC data.
Whether you prefer to continue with DIT or whether you prefer to go to the branch as an independent in charge.
And I am ready for both the things, sir. I'm ready to work in branch also. I'm ready to. Both the-
So this is the first time, first attempt you got.
This is the first attempt.
And scale one, how much, what is, how much is?
Scale on 78 I scored, sir. 1 to 78 I scored.
Or what? See, how the paper was easy?
Paper was easy only.
When is the interview date?
20th, sir, actually. It is scheduled to be on 20th that week. It will be on 20th or 21st.
How the bank is doing?
Bank is doing well, sir.
Which areas are concerned for the bank?
And currently, the CASA is the concern, sir. That we have to improve, sir.
Sir,
Already-
excuse me, sir.
How many products we have launched? Why NASA is not improving.
Already we are improving, sir. Already we are already improving. And bank already many people have started
Have you
investing.
read the same message?
Yes, sir. I have.
What are the points we have covered in that message?
So first of all, he congratulated all the members for
Correct.
second thing it about the CASA new products also.
New products are the ones.
And then again that about our DNA wing also.
Yes, yes. How the DNA will be working?
Actually,
What is the practical experience?
actually that we are generating the leads for the branches, sir. Based on the lead, branch will generate the business and they will catch up the
We are very clearly.
Mr. Chakravarti, sir.
Chakravarti sir. So you are the main brigade. So very good, nice. Wish you all the best. God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. another 10 minutes I will take. But one thing I tell you, before going for interview, certain points I am giving, that is called A, B, C, D, E. A means your attitude in the interview. Attitude means, now see, now I asked this gentleman who was the topper for the bank for 2 to 3, who scored 83 marks. I asked him whether he preferred to continue DIT or ready to add a tougher branch. He said both options are available. He's very positive. Because he could have told us, sir, I'm very comfortable at DIT. No, no. But he said both options are available, and whatever the organization, whatever the bank expects, I'm ready to fulfill the expectations of the bank. So he's very positive in replying the questions. Very good. So first one is attitude is very, very important in the interview. Attitude plus aptitude is equal to altitude. Your attitude matters a lot. You should say yes for everything. Your name is Yes Bank. Ready to go anywhere in India? Yes. Ready to shoulder? Yes. Everything you should say yes only. Your name is Yes Bank. Remember, don't say I can't do this, that, nonsense, nothing. Yes means yes. That's all. You are a part of the management. Okay. Continue to be the part of the management. So first one is the attitude. The second one is your appearance is very important in the interview. Today morning, somebody called me for 1 to 2 tomorrow interview is there. He said, I'm wearing the tie. I said, very good. Tie wearing is good. You have to wear the shoes and clean shaving is there. Full shirt you have to wear. No casual dress, no t-shirt business. Full shirt you have to wear. Clean shaving is there. You have to wear the shoes and you should be disciplined. You should be punctual. All those things are important. Your dress code, and ladies also, they should not be provocative. You should wear a simple sari, whatever it may be. So the dress is, again, it should not be too much whitish like that. So not too much colorful also like that. You should take care of the dress also. That's very, very important. So appearance is important, and attention. When you go to the interview, the interview board will asking you questions. So your mind should be there only. Your mind should be fully focused on that. That is called live in the present moment. Your attention, you should attentively listen to the questions. And then only you answer. Before the question is ends, don't answer. So attentively listen and then appreciate the questions, whatever it may be. Appearance is very, very important. Your attitude is very, very important in the interview. This is A is concerned. B means belief in self. You must be very confident about your interview success. And you must be very confident of your success and in the interview. So belief in self is very important. Then brief in answering. See, you should answer to the point only. Even if you know the answer, you should not say whatever question they ask, 1 mark, 1 line you answer. So brief in answering is very important. And body language matters a lot. Body language, how you sit in the interview, that is very important. Your gestures, your eye contact. Suppose if I am asking you a question, your eye contact should be on me, okay, but it should be on other interview panel also. Other panel also. The eye contact. Then when they ask you to sit only, you sit. Then depending, good morning will be there or good out. There is no good night. Don't worry about that. So morning session 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock. Good morning, sir. Then may I come in, sir? Then please be seated. Then only you sit only. Then your gestures important. You should have a smile on you. Of course, you are nervous, but don't explicit. They will make you very comfortable. They are from your RO only. RO head, DGM, all was there from you. So you are very familiar with them, and they also know you very familiar. They are not external interview panel and all that. So very, very be relaxed first. Be relaxed. Be smiling. Appearance is very important. Gestures important. Shake. Of course, there is no shaking hand here. Eye contact is also important. Body language matters a lot. C means your communication skills. See, you may be knowing the answer, but if you cannot answer, then it is very difficult. So you should be say, yes, you listen to the question, see whether the question is whether you have already handled it, then you answer it, no problem. But if you are not comfortable, don't bluff. So most important is clear communication should be there. That is very important. And again, I'm telling you, in interview, they will not repeat the question. Suppose if a person goes inside and you are sitting outside, when a person comes, don't ask him what questions you asked, because those questions will never be asked to you. And for each candidate, the questions are different. I'm making it very clear to you. Don't ask that person, let him go. You don't ask him, how was the interview? Okay, fine. Again, don't ask him which questions asked. Those questions will never ask to you. For each candidate, the questions are separate. I'm telling you. So that is very important. Clear communication is and confidence. See the way in which you are answering, no, the confidence level also very important. Okay. And you should be cheerful in the interview, whatever it may be. I know it is a very, but you should be smiling, some cheerful, whatever it may be. Communicate, clear communication. Then D means that do not argue in the interview. Sometimes I will provocate you. But you be very cool and I'll say that nothing is happening in your branch. You are not deserving promotion. Get lost. Just be cool. That's all. You can't say, no, sir, how you say that the branch is not doing well? Who said that? Huh? And sitting here, you can say all those things, nothing. Do not argue in the interview. Do not dominate in the interview. Do not bluff in the interview. Sometimes what we'll say some figures, but those figures they are already having. That's why I'm telling you. Subramanian Nagar means all figures are available there. Quarterly, all figures are available. Entire Subramanian Nagar means they will ask because basing on those figures only. You cannot bluff anything. I'm telling you no only. No question of bluffing anything. Do not argue, do not dominate, do not bluff. E means what? You should enjoy your interview. Just like you go to a marriage. I think somebody has gone for a function, you enjoy it. Just like, yes, interview, you should enjoy it. Okay, what will happen? If I'm promoted, well and good. If I'm not promoted, it is a God's plan. Okay, fine. I'm comfortable with both the situations. So like that, these are the very, and punctuality, discipline is important. Suppose if 9 o'clock means you should be there at 8:30 and don't go in circle office here and there, going and asking TA bill sanction in HRM, nothing. Till your interview is completed, be seated there only. Discipline, punctuality, time management, everything matters there in the interview. And I'm telling you very, very clearly about that. But 3 to 4 is concerned because, of course, I'm not taking a separate session. You be just seated in there, something I'll cover. A group discussion will be there in 3 to 4. In addition, but 1 to 2, 2 to 3, there is no group discussion. There is a GD concept for 3 to 4 is there. 3 to 4 is a selection cadre. You know that? It is a selection cadre. It is an executive cadre. So group discussion means some 10 member, 5, they will, suppose morning session, suppose 50 candidates are there. They are dividing into 5 groups, 10, 10, 10, 10, like that. Groups are made and they will give some topic on that. On that topic, each one has to speak for 2 minutes. Yes. What is the purpose of group discussion is to see how we behave. See, there are 2 things. One is a individual behavior, one is a group behavior. Individually, I may be very good. I may be a good performer. But whether as a team, in the team how I perform is very important. So group dynamics is very important. So group behavior. Suppose some people are very comfortable. They will do any work. Individually, they will do it. But in a group, they cannot. So as a leader, as an executive, how you behave in a group is very important. So very, very important. So group discussion means a topic is given to you. But the topic which is given is sometimes it is very difficult to predict. But the time will be given 10 minutes for 10 members. So each one has to speak for 1 minute only. Or 1 minute or 2 minutes maximum, not more. But the thing is, you should not repeat the points. Suppose if he has given a point, that point I should not repeat it. Now, group discussion means what? First of all, you should have patience. You should listen properly. Okay? Listen and sit. And usually one topic, suppose on 10 topics, privatization, I'll just give 10 topics. This is general I'm talking. Privatization of public sector bank. This is a topic given to the group. Now, suppose 5 members are there. So one member, you will start. I'll do 2 minutes. Privatization of public sector bank, he will start. He says that privatization of public sector bank, this is the debate is going on for so many years, but a time has come that debate has to be closed. Privatization of public sector bank is not the answer because all public sector banks are making profit. For the first half of this year, 85,000 crores public sector banks have made a profit. All public sector banks, 12 public sector banks they are making profits. They are doing wonderfully well. They are fulfilling all government objectives, and there is no question. And profits wise, they are doing wonderfully well. None of the public sector bank is put under corrective action. So all public sector banks are under profit. So there is no question of privatization of public sector bank. This is my view. Over. So this topic is given. So each one will tell 1 or 2 points on that privatization of public, but the points should not be repeated again. Whatever he has told, next person should be, you should listen, and now next person will say, but you, some will say, sir, okay, this is my opinion. Other will say, privatization of public sector bank, we have to do it. Because public sector banks, though they are making profit, but still they are lagging behind in private sector banks. Private sector banks are giving tough competition to public sector banks. So government has, that is his view. See, there is no right or wrong answer here. But my view is, I say that public sector banks are making profit. So I say that they should not be privatized. He will say privatization of public sector bank is a must because there is a lot of inefficiency is there, lot of bureaucracy. The decisions are very slowly. Business is not happening, and that's why privatization. This is his view. Now, in such a controversial, one will say yes, one will go against that. Nothing wrong in that. There is no right answer, but you have to reply. You have to communicate in the group. If you simply keep quiet, I tell you, GD is a very, very important factor for promotion. If your GD is not, you are not working on GD, then you are gone. Then they are looking, here what is important is communication skills. But which topic, that is your luck again. If the topic you are comfortable, fine. If the topic is not comfortable, these are the points. Some points you have to put 2, 3, it is 1 or 2 minutes you have to speak. You have to speak, you have to communicate in the group. You listen to the group. And don't argue in the group. No, privatization of public sector bank, you have said, no, this is wrong. Don't, you tell your, this is my view, that's all. Don't argue in the group, please. Do not dominate, though your answer is wrong. No, you tell your point. This is my view. This is my view. This is my view. Over. That is called group dynamics. This is one topic. Second one, CASA. CASA is a very growing area, concern for the bank. What are the steps? So you should say that CASA, so far as our bank is concerned, it is a 30 to 32%. It is, we are, so the main reason why CASA is not growing is that we are not having most of the corporate salary accounts with us. Secondly, our customer service at the counter is not up to the mark. So, but of course, we have introduced many good products are there for CASA purpose, SB Aspire. We have, like that, you tell something about that. SB Aspire, SB Angel and all that. But we have to open bigger way, we have to open more and more accounts and all that. We should have a very good counter service. Marketing, we should do it, door-to-door canvassing. And then like that, you tell about CASA, how it is impacting if the CASA is more, it will have more NIM, net interest margin. If the CASA is less, it will affect the NIM, net interest margin. But CASA is linked to customer service. You should give best customer service. It's a smiling customer service. You should open more SP accounts, more current accounts. That will add to our CASA growth, and that will add to our increase our net interest income. So that is what our MD also has given a call for that CASA in the last quarter also. Something, this is the topic, CASA. Next, NPA management. You said that our growth, though we have been doing very well in NPA management, still a lot of things are to be done. So gross NPA, our bank is 3.73, net NPA 0.99. We have to again bring down. For that, bank has already introduced several OTA schemes. So agriculture loan without collateral 1.60, with collateral 50 lakh. Then tractor loan, we have education loan 7.5 lakh. MSME loan, we have introduced 2 crore. And small NPA 25 lakh. Loss assets, so like that. These are the OTA schemes. Plus accounts have to be brought under SARFAESI, DRT, Lok Adalat, and we have to strengthen our recovery steps also. So like that, NPA management. One question, CASA. Next, fraud management. Last time they asked 2 times. What is fraud? Frauds are done intentionally. Frauds are increasing in public sector bank. Everywhere frauds are increasing. It is a golden fraud, online fraud, whatever. Frauds are done intentionally. Now, frauds are committed by internal people, external people, customers, or it is a combination of both. Ek duje ke liye, that will also happen, frauds. Now, to avoid the frauds, fraud management policy is there in the bank. And we have got a ethics wing also is there, business ethics. So every employee should practice that ethics. Ethics is a subject of right or wrong. So we should be very honest. We should be very open. We should be transparent in our dealings. We should say no, zero tolerance to the fraud matters. Fraud should be made. Our policy should be zero tolerance towards fraud is concerned. So this is our fraud is concerned. NPA management, CASA, then cyber security, cyber frauds. This is the latest topic. So cyber frauds are increasing in all areas. Online frauds are increasing. There are so many reasons I told you. You are sharing the password. Customer education is not there. Now cyber security is there. What is cyber security? Giving protection to your computers. Then how you give the protection to computers? By keeping the password secrecy and taking the data on the data you are taking backup data and providing anti what is called virus to the systems and all that. And customer education, customer awareness is also important. Then what is the cyber digital arrest and all that? These people are they are all fraudsters. They say I am from income tax department. I am from this one. And like that, income tax, some refunds are there for you, and your Aadhaar card is misused somewhere, and like that during so this cyber. Then what is data analytics wing? Now latest they will ask you data analytics wings. What is the purpose of data analytics? Why the data analytics wing has been formed? What is the purpose of data analytics? How it will help the bank in taking decisions in, as you said, the data analytics wing is they will generate the leads and they give to the branches and all that. It's a new step. It's a new wing has been created by the bank. So CASA, NPA management, customer service. Why customer service is bad in our bank? How the customer service can be improved? What will happen if customer service is not satisfactory? The complaint will go to consumer forum or banking ombudsman. Then digitalization of the banking, the AI one, digital banking, then machine learning. Some topics will be given to you. Don't worry much about that. If the topic is known to you, fine, you go ahead. Otherwise, just think 2-3 lines. You have to speak for 1 or 2 minutes. But the point should not be repeated. Don't argue in the this one. You say this is my view and you keep quiet. You will be given 1 or 2 minutes in the GD. But you have to contribute. You have to communicate in the group. This is for 3 to 4. But GD is also very, very important for 3 to 4 is concerned. So with this, I think it is 1 o'clock now, 2 hours I have been speaking to you. Of course, there is no formula for interview, but just some general tips have been given to you. And from tomorrow onwards, 1 to 2 will start, then 2 to 3 and 3 to 4. So on behalf of Cboa, Bangalore unit, first of all, I must thank this Bangalore unit for organizing this. But before that, I must also thank Anand Krishnan because he has taken that move from Chennai. He is the Deputy General Secretary. He is in Chennai, who was always an anchor, I can say, for organizing such programs. I must thank him. I must also thank the Dynamic General Secretary CBOA, our Ravi sir, because he was one of the what is called friend guide philosopher for all officers community. It was his one of the initiative that interview tips also to be given. CBO has taken a lot of efforts in taking this time online classes also and promotion classes also. Now interview tips also have been given to you. And you are all 95%, 96% members. They all belong into CBOA family. So on behalf of all of them, I wish you all the best. I am sure that each one will come out with the flying colors. Your interview, I wish you all the best. God bless all of you. And I wish everyone that 1st of April 2025, everyone will become officer to manager, manager to senior manager, senior manager to chief manager. I wish you all the best. God bless all of you. Thank you one and all. Fine.
Thank you, sir. On my behalf, I wish all the candidates success in the interview also.
Any questions are there? Questions?
Yeah, some of the people have asked, sir, what is the difference between LCB and MCB?
LCB?
And MCB.
MCB, mid corporate wing.
Yeah.
Huh?
Difference between LCB and MCB.
Large corporate wing. See, there are the sanctioning powers are there depending on that. Large corporate wing and mid corporate wing. Depending on the sanctioning powers, the wings have been created.
And one person has asked about, can we get provisions percentage detailed?
Huh?
Provisions percentage.
I told you, no.
Yeah.
0.25 for agriculture, MSME. Other than agriculture, MSME, 0.40 standard asset. For other than commercial real estate, 1%. Substandard with security, 15. Without security, 25. Loss asset, 100%. Doubtful first year, deficit plus 25% secured. Second and third year, deficit plus 40% secured. Third year onwards, deficit plus secured, 100%.
What is the alternative for AOD? One of the person has asked.
There is no alternative for AOD. AOD is a must. Only in the case of a housing loan, if all installments are up to date, you need not obtain the AOD. There is no substitute for AOD. AOD is a must, but it is to be taken before, after 24 months, before 36 months. Then
Ongoing, will details of ongoing campaigns be asked? Yes, definitely it will be asked.
ongoing campaigns are going on. Yes. Ongoing campaigns also they will ask you. Yes.
Sir, one question, difference between aggregate advance and average advance.
The aggregate advance is divided by 52 will become the average advance. See, 52 weeks are there. So that will be divided. That is called average advance. Aggregate is total. Divided by 52 is average advance. Okay.
I'm trying to locate any questions. How many parameters are there for RH target?
Huh?
RH target.
RH.
Parameters for RH.
No, RH parameters they are giving for housing loan, vehicle loan, they are giving others also, they are giving non-priority. Parameters are they are already fixed. RH.
Whether my upper mark will affect.
Apart, see, that is the next. Don't worry about that because already it is already over. Now they have to focus only on interview only.
Rest all general questions only, sir.
Okay.
That is particular to their work area. That is one
Okay.
person has asked from current just what will be the question.
Current chest.
Mhm.
Current chest, they will ask you how they manage the current chest, how they support the branches, and the day-to-day operations, how they are happening, and if there is a delay in the note, what is the penalty for that? Because they are acting as agent on behalf of RBI, and before 7 o'clock, 7 p.m. every day they have to submit the report. Then there is a how that they are supporting the branches.
So they should be clear about their work area.
They
wherever
should be
they are
very clear
working.
about the work area. 100%.
Particularly admin unit.
Yes, sir. That means whatever branch, only the 95% questions on work area, only 5% here and there.
That's all, sir. Not much
Okay.
question.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Vanakkam, sir.
Thank you for sparing your time.
I know it is a pleasure and privilege for Cboa I am doing. It is a voluntary service, but all my brothers and they should get promotion. That is my sincere prayer. And 2025 will bring cheers, sir. Thank you, sir. Because vacancies are 1,200 for 1 to 2, 1,000 for 2 to 3, and 300 for 3 to 4. So vacancies are good. 1 is to 3, 1 is to 3, 1 is 1.75 is to 1. But I think these vacancies fully it will be utilized, sir.
We are all blessed to have
Thanks,
you as
yes,
our
sir.
faculty, sir, because you are just bombarding without any hints or notes.
Whatever I know.
Subject wise, you are covering all the subjects.
I know a little bit, but
without even a bit of paper.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Anuprishan, sir. Thank you very much.
So that
Vanakkam,
shows
sir.
your
Vanakkam, எப்படி இருக்கே? நல்லா இருக்கே, sir.
நல்லா இருக்கே sir.
சாப்பிடா, sir.
சாப்பிடல சார் இனிமேல் தான்.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay, चलो. ಏನು?